Welcome, guests of Cage Free Voices, Champions of Justice. Today's topic is gender equality, and I'm going to be speaking with Damilola Akoni, a student from the USA. Hi, Dami. Thank you for coming to our stream. To Cage Free Voices, thank you for being here. And today's topic, like you know already, is gender equality. So can you greet the audience and tell them a little more about your interests and passions? Just say something about yourself.
Hi everyone. Thank you for having me. My name is Dami Lolakoni. I'm 19. I'm a student at Northwestern University, studying voice and opera performance and I guess data science right now. Yeah, my passion is definitely singing. Um, yeah, singing animes and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah.
That's very cool. So,
Nice.
gender equality, in my opinion, is like when there's equal ease of access or like equality basically
Mm.
of the both genders or
Yeah.
sexual equality, both sexes, yeah. So we're going to start by discussing gender equality and what does it mean to you exactly? What do you think gender equality is?
Yeah, it's definitely just having equal accessibility or opportunities to I guess like all types of resources, all different ways of life. Um, just like not being limited to like anything in life based on your gender, and not like someone being able to like gain something over another gender based on their gender, really.
Okay, so do you think there is gender equality?
Um, I definitely think it depends on where you're at. A lot of definitely a lot of factors into it. Like I would say like countries like Switzerland and I think New Zealand probably have like very high levels of gender equality. And I guess like yeah, it depends on the country you're at, so like where you're living really. But I'm like I'll say like overall in general that there is not like there really isn't gender equality per se overall.
Oh, okay. So, if you can like put the inequality on a scale, just can you tell us what it's like?
I guess like most countries like rights to like in terms of rights it's there's like equal rights for in most countries. I wouldn't say all countries. So different opportunities and resources. And but I guess like in practicality of like even like salary wise or like access to jobs. Like again, it depends on the country, but okay, on a scale, um, mm, uh, okay, on a scale, I was saying like the like more developed countries, like most countries in Europe and like North America, or like most developed countries, I probably say like a 7/10 or an
Okay.
8, and then like uh less developed countries or like those are some countries in the Middle East uh and countries in Africa too. I'll probably say like a
Yeah.
5/10.
Okay. Well, thank you for the skill. So, how far are we? Because you said that you can't say generally there's gender equality. So, how far do you think we are from achieving like equality, or do you think it's possible, and how?
It's definitely possible. Yeah, it's definitely possible. I think the main, I think like one of the best things that like most um like education institution wise, like most things that they're um encouraging is like different programs to like help like the female child or like just like yeah female child in general for like opportunities that are generally more occupied by like male by like the male demographic, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely possible. It's just there are different ways to tackle like gender equality. Yeah, I'll say like probably starting with like the young generation now and building that mentality of like fairness, because I would say like the older generation, um just like in some places of the world, are just like very have a really backwards mindset on like what men and women should do, and like how it's like different things are separated for like each gender. um so yeah, I would say like it's possible. We probably have a long way to go before like
Yeah.
there's like true gender equality. um it's mostly like tackling really small, because like on the broad scale, like yeah, we have equal rights, we have like equal access to jobs, like there's like on paper like there should be gender equality, but like it's like individual people per se, and like individual institutions that definitely like creates the divide and don't allow like gender equality um to truly show in the world. um yeah, yeah, there's definitely different ways for us to tackle like gender equality, and I think like the best way would be like through like in education, and like just like for the next generation as well, but not just abandoning this generation or giving up on like like those in power, or like those already in power right now, or those with higher levels
Just
of
in the social, in the society statuses.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So yeah, I definitely think that we just have to like educate ourselves and like just keep educating each other, and especially the young generation on equality.
Okay, thank you. So, you said there are different ways, right? So,
Yeah,
you know how right now gender equality or gender inequality is against the female gender,
yeah,
how people make it against the female gender. So, do you think like the way we're handling the problem by like being radical or protesting, posting online, and do you think that's a very effective method of handling or battling gender inequality?
oh yeah, I definitely think so. This is like an era of like democracy, thankfully,
Yeah.
and yeah, the voices of like the majority is definitely like what carries a lot of like the world right now. I guess it depends on the place once again, but yeah, I definitely think like protesting and just writing. I mean, signing petitions to a point helps the mission that's like being set. I guess it depends on what you're trying to tackle. Some things definitely require um more efforts or more um like I guess like planning. Like some things definitely cannot be tackled through protest and petitions. But it's definitely a good way to like start, to get all these problems known now. It's like even just
To
like
raise
putting things on
awareness.
social,
Yeah.
yeah, awareness,
Yeah.
exactly. So that definitely yeah, because like there are lots of things that you'd be surprised that most people like don't even know about until like
Mm-hmm.
they see it on social media, or like people are just like really in them, like all of us really, like sometimes you just get into ourselves really, and I guess like we lose like focus on like things that actually matter. And so awareness definitely is definitely starts and like gets people thinking. which is like really what we want to do. Because when people start thinking,
Yeah.
and people start creating solutions, but like if nobody knows what's going on, like the problems that we have in the world, because most people, so many people think like the world is like perfect the way it is, and like that's just like, I mean, not perfect, but most people don't realize how many problems
Yeah,
are
because
being
it doesn't
faced.
affect them.
Exactly. So awareness gets people thinking, and thinking provides solutions. So protesting, petitions, awareness are all solid instruments that we should use to like
Tackle.
like yeah,
So,
yeah.
in my opinion, once again, we have like people or feminists who, to achieve equality for the female gender, they um, put down the other gender, the male gender. And I'm going to ask you what you think about that. Is that a very good or effective measure? Because putting down the other gender, in my opinion, is just wrong. It's like reversing the roles. So now that one is going to be in the inequality, and then the female gender is now going to be above. But like, what do you think about that?
Yeah, there are definitely different types of feminists. And it's really those particular intense, I don't know the title for them, but like really intense feminist.
The
Yeah,
radical feminists.
I
Yeah,
see. Radical. Yeah, they're definitely part of the problem, because the aim is for equality, not to push another gender over the other. As it's already like kind of set for like male in different, different places of the world. So yeah, I also think it's not helping the situation. It also probably discourages like other people who are people who are like, I guess, male species who are like maybe trying to help, or like maybe want to like start getting involved, and
yeah.
they're like, oh, you're the problem though. And then you're like, okay, like since you're already part of the problem, like there's really no point. Like no matter what you do, it's still
It's
gonna
not
be
the.
the problem. So
Mhm.
that's definitely discouraging. So radical feminists are pushing down the male gender. It's also adding to the problem, because it also slows down like getting people to like actually like more, getting males, or like getting more people to be more focused on like the issues that most women face in day-to-day lives, just through like gender bias and gender inequality. Yeah.
Thank you. So, if you could go back in time to do one thing that you feel would lead to gender equality, what would you do, or what would it be?
Yeah, I guess like the one thing that I think that's like really slowed, or like really started, I guess like really slowed like the progress towards like true equality is like, it's because like when the democracy started, or just like when like the world was like starting, there was definitely a sense of male power and
Yeah,
male superiority. And I guess like a good place to have like fixed that was like when democracy was like actually being implemented, or like when voting was like starting. But like women weren't able to vote for like so many years.
yeah,
And then I think like if we could have started like voting both men and women at that time, I mean definitely would have seen like so many more female presidents, and just more women in power really, and it wouldn't be such a, like the level like a man or like males have to like, depending on the country once again, but like the level like, yeah, just like the
go
level
on.
that, like even like the woman that just I don't know her name, but like the lady that in the US that just became um I don't know her name, but I just like the level that like even different races and like women have to like be, like they have to be like so incredibly like perfect to get that role, and then like the average, well not the average man, but like a typical like well-learned man could get that
Yeah,
easily, while the woman
easily.
has to be
Yeah,
like extremely like on top of the game. And it shouldn't be that way. Like it shouldn't be like I'm like, yeah, we trust the man is going to get the job done. But like if we're going to put a woman, then it has to be like the best woman of all to be in that position. It shouldn't be like that. And I feel like it's because of like we've put or like society has like put, yeah, just society, like because society started with like men in power like for so many
hmm
years. For like a woman to now like for them to think that woman should enter that position, she has to be like 100 times better than the average man, which isn't how it should be. And I definitely think like if we had started like democracy with like both men and women voting, that would definitely have sped
No.
up equality problems that we
Yeah.
have now.
Okay. So one last question, I think. So, what's your favorite thing right now about gender equality?
Um, Favorite thing right now. Um, and it's like one good thing, at least in the U.S., is like how, especially like tertiary education wise, like it's very like evenly like split in terms of the people that
Mhm.
men and women who get education in the U.S. like in university and college. It's not like how it used to be before with just like men being able to go to school. Oh,
Dominating.
yeah, and also really like because I know like this is something I studied up and about how like like when you have like a boy and a male and female child, and you're like just like how you pressure the male child to be much more surpassing, and I definitely like how like that's also being applied to like the female child now in a certain number of families. Definitely just not allowing the female child to believe that like they just have to like do the minimum and like get married. Like that kind of mindset
Yeah.
is just so
Trust
backwards.
me.
And
I'm under so much pressure. And I'm the
exactly,
first child as well.
I
So it's a
see.
lot. Yeah,
Mm.
but that's good. Thank you very much. So would you like to um, explain to the audience more about your singing? What type of songs or what style of music do you sing? Just tell them more about it.
Okay. Yeah, I do operatic and classical music. I've been singing since the age of 9. It's
That's
definitely
so good.
been, yeah, it's been quite a good long journey, and it's still like so many levels I need to continue working on. And yeah, for me, I'm just really grateful to my family and to God for just like helping me to just progress. And yeah, classical music is definitely my passion. I guess like right now in school, like it's been more. I've been thinking about it more, but I still hope or dream of becoming a professional opera singer in the future, and also just like creating a pavement for other, or even like African, because I guess like African, there's definitely like a number of African musicians that are just like they don't have the opportunity to like actually like pursue their passions because like it's just like the be a doctor, be an engineer, be a lawyer, be a like
Lawyer, yeah.
all those. And it's just like so sad because a lot of people really can't live out their passions or their dreams. And I definitely want to be someone that can encourage others that you can like really like go for what you love and not be persuaded by like what everybody in society says. Um, so yeah, that's definitely one of my passions as well. And yeah, classical singing is it's very good. Most people don't listen to
It's
it, but it's
rare to find Africans who actually sing like opera and classical music. So that's
mm,
really extraordinary because well that's good. So
thank you
good
so
luck
much.
with your passion, good luck with what you're trying to achieve. God will guide you.
Amen.
Amen. So thank you so much for joining us for this episode on Cage Free Champions of Justice. And don't forget to try your best to treat everyone equally, regardless if you're not already doing that, but I
Mm,
doubt it. So, audience of Cage Free Voices, stay tuned for the next episode. And if you liked what you heard and would like your children to be involved in Cage Free Voices online learning, feel free to reach us at dfvonlinelearning.com. So, all right, guys, remember to see yourself even if the world is blind. Reflect, connect, and transcend every internal barrier that would try to cage your voice. Remember, be cage free and be amazing like Damilola. Bye, Dami. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye.